How's it going, guys? My name is Chu, and today we're going to be doing a ranked M19 draft. I've been playing a few of these lately. I think I'm gold 2, but I've been doing pretty well actually. I've been getting a lot better at M19. I didn't like the format too much at first, but as I've been playing it a little bit more, I've been liking it a little bit better and kind of getting it a bit more. I do like the blue, black and blue-white decks, but so we have a Lena, or Elena, I don't know how to pronounce it. Looking at this pack here, white-red looks really good because we have the Leonin, there's the Heroic Reinforcements, Luminous, Take Vengeance is good, Spark Ton's really good, Marauder's Axe is okay in colorless, and then Departed's really good in blue. This card's just really good because it's a 3/3 and then it does give you 3 soldiers, so that's just so much board. It is a little slower, but that's fine. It does put us pretty heavy into white, but looking at this pack here, Sky Scanner's pretty good. He draws you a card when he enters, so that's just card advantage. I do like the Galleon Cavalry. We're probably just gonna pick that up because it does go with our white card, but I don't want to super commit to white here, but Gutter Snipe's okay. You're not casting too many spells in limited. Even Wind Mage is pretty good. I think we're gonna pick up the Wind Mage, just a solid blue flyer. We're not committing to blue or anything, but it's a good pickup. Looking at this pack here, Pegasus Course is great. Gives your other creatures flying if they can attack with it. Allows you to get over. There's a lot of like ground creatures in M19. Just because it is the core set. Omen Speaker is pretty good for blue. It does come down on 2 and it does fix your draws. I think I like the Pegasus Courser here though. Even if we just like pick up some white cards and then kind of decide on even if we just pick up some white cards here and then decide in the second pack what our second color is. Our blue is looking okay so far, but I'm not super committed. Looking at this pack, Cinderburn's okay for fixing, but it's not ideal. Elvish is okay. I don't really like green in this set though, for limited. Dwarven Priest is pretty good because it blocks a lot in this set. And then Scholar is also good because if you go more like the blue-white artifact deck, you can draw cards. Uncomfortable Chill is a good combat trick, but I think we're just gonna pick up the Dwarven Priest. Looking at this pack here, I like Dwindle. It's a removal in blue. There's also an Omen Speaker, which would be pretty good. Going blue-white, you can get kind of screwed and like not get that much removal. So I might want to take the Dwindle here. Looking at this pack here, Wall Mist is okay as a blocker. Daylight's kind of bad. I don't like a Johnny's Welcome. We're probably just gonna take it Anticipate. I don't know if we'll play it, but Swiftclaw's okay as an early creature. He only has 1 toughness though, so he does often die to like the Skeleton and a few other cards that deal 1 or like give -1/-1. I think we're just gonna take Uncomfortable Chill. Here we'll take the Axe. It is an artifact, which is good, and then if you can attach it to a creature, you can often swing through because there's a lot of like I don't know, even if you can give like a 2/2 +2/+0 to make it a 4/2, you can often swing through their board. Probably don't need to anticipate, so we'll just take this. That's fine, green. These last picks usually don't matter too much. That card's pretty slow. I mean, it's okay if you can cast it, but Exclusion Mage is great. Great tempo card. Cavalry Drill Master is pretty good. Dwindle's good, but we already have one. Salvage is good. You can get an instant or sorcery back, but it's a little slow. Frilled Sea Serpent's really good if you can make him unblockable and swing through. Like I said, in this M19 draft, the board does tend to get clogged up a little bit. We're just going to take the Exclusion Mage. That's a pretty fun one. So Starground Stag is really good. He allows you to attack and tap something down, so you can usually get through. Usually just tap down their biggest blocker. Surge Mare's pretty good, but I don't know. It's a little like you have to pay mana in to pump him every turn, so you don't get to commit to the board. It's not the best card. Like, it'd be better if there wasn't the Starcrown Stag in the pack, or even the Avid Wind Mage, or even the Snapping Drake. I might take over that, but if there wasn't these three cards, I would definitely take the Surge Mare here. But we're gonna take the Starcrown Stag. This card I don't really like. It's pretty slow. Linebreaker's okay as a 3-drop, but our 3 slot's pretty full right now. We could even take Explosive just as an artifact, in case we get there's a 3-drop that makes an artifact into a 5/5, which is really strong in this format. Because otherwise we'd just be taking the Dwarven Priest, which we already have one of those. I don't think we want another. I think here we'll just take the blue-white land for the fixing. Here we can actually, this is a really strong creature, and it's pretty splashable. We're already in blue. Murder's really good, but unfortunately, the double black is pretty restrictive. How's our white? I guess our white, we have our rare though. Like, I'd consider going... No, our blue is pretty good. I'd consider dropping a color and going like black-white or black-blue, but I think the blue-black splashing... Or sorry, blue-white splashing black is where we want to be at. Disperse is pretty good for tempo. That's kind of where we're at in this deck. I don't hate just taking that. Oh, Submerged Boneyard here is great. That's fixing for our Psychic. Here, it's not a super exciting pack. I'm actually going to take the Field Creeper. It is just an artifact. We'll take the Serpent, just as a bigger bomb rare. Here, I'll take the Drake. One with Machine is just kind of too expensive. And then we can take a Loxodon. It's good to pick up some extra creatures. We have so many uncomfortable chills that we don't need. Ooh, that's a good one. Unfortunately, we're not in those colors, though. Knightly Valor's okay. We have another Disperse. I don't hate just picking up the Valor here. It fits in our curve pretty well. Another Exclusion Mage is just pretty good. I wish we were in green now. But I mean, it was kind of like second pack, I think we saw green rare, and then third pack we saw 2, but it's a little late now. I think we just want the Mage. We'd like some artifact synergy, but... So Omen Speaker's really good here. Take Vengeance is good as another removal. And then we have another Cavalry. Let's just see what kind of removal we have. We have like Pseudo Removal and Disperse, Exclusion Mage. We have Dwindle. I think I'm just gonna take the Take Vengeance, just so we have a removal spell. Looking here, we'll just take the Drake. It fits in our curve well, it's a flyer. Tunnel is okay here. I don't know if we'll play it. I don't think we're really a tunnel deck here. I'll take the Omen Speaker though. So many bad rares going around. The Essence Capture is good. And then... I guess I'll just take Cancel here. Knight's Pledge is fine. I'm glad we got some fixing there. We'll take the Dwindle. We do have some pretty good like pseudo removal and stuff. Should be good for us. Like I said, the end of picks don't really matter too much here. I'm just gonna get rid of all the cards we don't really need here. Unfortunately, we didn't get really any of the artifacts energy cards, which is a little unfortunate. Usually you can find something in blue-white, but... Get rid of all these off-color stiff. Probably don't need 2 of these. But our big drops look pretty good. We have to cut 5 more cards. We're like kind of control-y. We do have a nice 4... We do have a nice 4 slot as well as our 3. We have a lot of early stuff to do, and then we have some big bombs. I'm feeling okay about this. I'm gonna cut the Field Creeper, probably Aether Tunnel, Knight's Pledge. We want to keep our creature count higher while still having some control and tempo elements. We probably don't want the apparatus just because we don't have any synergy with it. So this is the toughest part, is when you're trying to decide what your last cut is, and you have some really good cards. I think personally it's between Knightly Valor and Marauder's Axe. I think we just want to cut the axe here. We don't really have any early creatures to attach it onto. But I guess, you know what, the Valor is actually a little easier to remove. We're gonna take the axe. And we'll try this setup. We do have a pretty strong curve, and we have some removal. We have draw and filter and anticipate and omen speaker. We have pseudo removal and disperse, exclusion, and we can even like bounce with these and then essence capture or cancel. And then we have a trick in uncomfortable chill, as well as some decent creatures in both our 3 slot and our 4 slot. And then we have some sweet bombs in our 6 slot. I think it should go pretty decently. We'll see though. I definitely don't want that many swamps though. Let's put in another island here, and then we'll be on our way to game 1. Luckily, we are just playing a best of 1 here, so the games will be pretty quick, win or lose, and we won't have to play against the same opponent twice. My last video was a best of 3, so it was a little unfortunate that the games were a little bit longer, and if I had to play them, it was against the same opponent. But here we got some best of 1, gold 2. Let's get into it. Looking at this hand here, we are on the draw, so I actually don't mind this. If we can draw blue source, we have Exclusion Mage, and then on turn 4, we'll have any of these creatures. Hopefully he doesn't have many early drops, but he's on red, so... I don't know if I really like these aggressive decks, but we'll see what he's got going on. He might beat us because we might not draw land. At least we drew another one. It's not a blue source, but that's fine. We really want a blue source for our mage here. Well, that's fine. That blocks. I guess he gave him haste. That's a pretty good creature, actually. I thought it was the one where you had to sacrifice it. Well, it's good he didn't have removal here. I'm interested to see if he attacks or not, but... Easy block there. Alright, give us a land deck. Nice, that's a good one too. So here I think we're just gonna play Cavalry. We just want to go wider in the board, and then we can block both his creatures. He can't get in there. I feel like the red-green decks, unless he has some bigger bombs, they kind of just like flop out. We'll see though. He might drop some wolves or something. That guy. That's annoying, but it's fine. No blocks here. We can just bounce him to his hand. Make him have to cast it again. We don't mind taking 6 here. And then hopefully in next turn we can chill. And at least we'll get to keep at least one of our guys here. Ooh, that's a good draw. So we'll dwindle that guy here. The good old -6, -0 on the 6/6. Can't complain about that. And luckily our two guys do have vigilance. Gallant Cavalry is a really good creature. See what he has here. Well, I thought we had it, but sometimes you just get Volcanic Drake for 4 when you're at 4. That's okay, we're on to the next one. We have 3 chances here, so. Alright, let's get into game 2 here. We have a really good hand. We're also on the play, but we have Wind Mage, we have Exclusion Mage, and we have Removal with Dwindle. And if we can draw a White Source, which is our other main color other than blue, we can play this card. That's fine, we don't care about that. That's a good draw, but we need to draw a White Source to cast it. Okay, sure, man. That's a really good draw here. We'll play this guy out. Hopefully we can just play the tempo game here and keep him off the board and like dwindle whoever else he plays. We'll see though. He might just try to activate his Chaos Wand, which would be funny. I guess you could get like Disperse, Uncomfortable Chill. I think that's it. Take Vengeance. So we drew a White Source, which is great. We'll Exclusion Mage again. I mean, if he just keeps casting that guy, I don't mind it at all. Activate the wand. Activate the wand. No balls. No balls. We'll play Snapping Drake here. Unfortunately, he gains life, but he'll take 4. Is it 3 or no? It's 4. Okay. What do you got for us? Priest is fine. You can gain 2. That does block pretty well, but we do have 2 flyers, and then we can play Pegasus. We can actually just go Pegasus and then Line Breaker here. Attack with these 2. And then if he plays something bigger, we can just Dwindle. If he activates Chaos Wand, that's gonna do a whole lot of nothing for him. Get Essence Capture? Oh, no, that's probably the worst one he could have got. That's unfortunate. There's like a 1 in 4 chance he got that, I think. Something like that. That's okay, though. We're drawing a lot of lands, but that's fine. We can swing like that. Give that boy flying. That's the power of Pegasus Courser, just lets you get in there. We should just get the W here. He's gonna do that again. Watch him get Disperse. Oh no, that's pretty good for him. I mean, it's a 4-mana Anticipate, but it is from our deck, so. We'll see what he has here. He is at 2, so. Sure, that doesn't save you, man. Good game, good game. Got our first win here, I believe. Yeah, nice. So now we are 1-1. Luckily these best of 1 games are pretty quick, so hopefully I can include a few in a video. We'll see how many wins we get though. I think this deck might be able to get a few. The highest I've ever gotten in ranked limited is gold 1, I believe. I'd really like to get at least platinum this season. Alright, so looking at this hand, we're on the play. We have all our colors. We have Omen Speaker. This is insane. Probably the best hand we can get. Let's get it. That's fine, because you can't take anything. Nice stress, man. I would not play Duress in best of one. Maybe in the sideboard, but... oops. I meant to click island, but... Sorry guys, it is what it is. Rogue's Glove, sure. Now we can play our Lion Breaker. We should have Omen Speaker on the board, but whatever. We got our 4th land. See, those are the misplays that keep me from going to plat. That's unfortunate because it blocks, but we'll actually just play Stag here. We can't get in, unfortunately, but we'll be able to tap his guy down next turn. He only has 2 lands, so that's fine. He's probably looking for another land. He didn't get it. We'll just go wide with Cavalry. And if he only stays with the 1 blocker, we can just keep tapping it down, and then we should be able to get the quick kill. Hopefully I'll be able to put the whole series in this video here. I wouldn't want it to be like an hour, but... Technically, I can enchant that, and then I could attack. It's kind of interesting. You'd think he would enchant that guy. Whatever, though. We'll play an axe here. I guess he just wanted to diversify. We'll go like this. We don't want to put it on this in case there's some reason we get it back. I can't imagine anything, but... And then we'll just tap down his 2/4. It's more relevant too if he like disperses that, like puts it back to our hand, versus this if he puts it back to our hand. We'd want that to go back to our hand. Bonds is annoying, but that's fine. I think we're just gonna dwindle this and then smash. Unfortunately, he did Luminous Bonds this, so we can't attack with it and tap down anymore, but that's fine. That guy's gonna die. Oh yeah, that's fine. Thought it was the one where he came back, but... What do you got for us, opponent? Hopefully we can get in for 7 here. And then we'll probably just play Open Speaker Courser. See what we can get on top here. That's a good one. We don't really want that though. I mean, I think we have this one in the bag, but pass it back to him. See how it goes. Mind Rot. That stinks, but he is dead, so I'll take a Mind Rot for a win. My brain. We're getting kind of close to gold 1 again. We're 2-1 in this one, and we haven't even gotten a chance to play our bombs yet. We have a really solid early game though, so I'm pretty happy with this one. The thing about draft is like, you can have like the best deck and then you'll just play against a better deck, which is unfortunate, but as long as you can achieve a few wins, it's good. Ideally you'd get enough to like even out with your entry fee, but it doesn't always happen. I'm gonna keep this solely because we have 3 lands and earlier removal. Ideally, we'd like an Omen Speaker, like a Loxodon, maybe Exclusion Mage, even Wind Mage, maybe. There's a few cards we could draw that would be really good, but even if we just draw more lands and then we can just remove his early creature, that's fine. It's not the best draw, but I don't mind getting it on board. I also wish we had some enchantment removal in our deck, but unfortunately we don't. I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in on my videos though recently. There's some more lands. My MTG videos have been doing really well for me, and it's really awesome. I've been trying to do a lot of YouTube stuff lately, so it's nice to see some of my videos doing well. Next turn we'll probably just play Snapping Drake. That's a fine draw. If we draw our Symbiont, we can play that. We also have Lena. Hopefully he doesn't have like a counter spell or something, but we'll see. That's kind of spook. That's annoying. At least we have enough lands to play this next turn, but we're probably just gonna want to start getting in here. That's so annoying though. This is a 4-turn clock though if he doesn't have removal. It costs 3 to equip, but he'll get 2 to Vigilance guy every turn, which is really annoying. We'll see though. He might think we're holding up he might think we're holding up a removal spell, which I really wish we were, but fortunately we're gonna take 5 as well. We can just play Lena here, and then next turn we can actually gain some decent life. 5 actually with Dwarven Priest, which will save us. Oh yeah, create 1 for each non-token. For some reason I thought she made 3. Still fine. If he swings in here, then he just dies. We'll see though. He did stumble on lands quite a. Ooh, that's not good. That's not the worst though. It just kills our soldiers, which is fine. Sure. It's so annoying that they have vigilance though. If we can live 1 more turn, we should have him. What we can do here is dwindle and then play Dwarven Priest. Get in here. Then we'll gain 3 from the priest, going up to 10. If he doesn't have a removal for Snapping Drake, then we'll just get the W, which would be ideal, but sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. I might just be swinging all here. Try to oh, can't block, I guess. Can't be blocked by white. It's in that cycle, I guess. So we take 4. And then hopefully he doesn't have anything. The good old Snapping Drake Marauder's Axe. Yeah, that's kind of the power of Marauder's Axe there, is you can throw it on like a flyer or a smaller creature and then you can kind of just get over. Yeah, sure. It's pretty annoying. So we like attack all and then lose our Drake, unfortunately. He doesn't have any good blocks really though. Then we can just switch our Marauder's Axe around. Unfortunately, it won't be on our flyer anymore, but can't really do anything about that. He's thinking if he can take 5, I guess. That's probably his best route for winning, but if we have any sort of pump, or damage at least. He does block, so we don't die here. Not that we would have, but... we're gonna throw this here. He does still have 2 blockers, but I mean, him stumbling on lands has kind of screwed him. That's fine, we'll take 4. I'll go to 1. It's not dead. He did get another land though. He will be forced to block. We really need a creature or something off the top here. We would love like a Symbiont. Exclusion Mage would actually win us the game, I believe. If we don't get a creature or a removal, we actually just lose, but it is what it is. I feel like we played about as well as we could have. I might have made some misplays along the road, but that's not good. Gross. You better not be holding up like a counter spell here. That would be excellent if it was like a turn earlier, because he's at 4. Yeah, I think we just lose here. That's unfortunate. That Plague Mare was really good on his side, and then he got the flyer to block. We had our clock going, but didn't work out for us, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just concede this. That's a-okay. We already did get a few wins, which I'm pretty happy with. Hopefully we can get at least a third one. I like to usually at least try to get a 50% win rate. If not, it's fine, but this is a really good hand. We have both our colors here. We have 3 drops and 4 drops. Hopefully we can get a black source for our Symbiont rather, and a third land, but we have a few turns to draw our third land. Especially because we are on the draw here. Yep, there we go. The Dwindle's probably going to come in real handy. And we're definitely going to want to play the Mage here. Pop something back to his hand. That's pretty gross. Galleon blocks that pretty well. I think we just want to play Mage and pop the token back to his hand. Then he just played a 2-mana 1/1. I mean, we had to use the effect of Exclusion Mage, but it does block his 1/1 pretty well as his 2/1. And in red-white, he's usually just on like an aggro deck, so if we can get him in the early game, we should get the win. Sure. I can. Oh, okay, sure. We'll play Cavalry here, and then we can actually attack with our Exclusion Mage. Now that we have a more powerful board than him, we can put the pressure on. Nice. Get in there for some damage. That's fine. Cavalry blocks that pretty well. We could even go ahead and dwindle that, but I don't know if I like that play. We're just gonna attack all. He might block here, but we'll see. That makes sense. Not surprised that he didn't block with that guy here, but we'll play a Stag. And then Stag will be able to tap him down. We're kind of putting him on the back burner and being aggressive, and which is kind of what you want to do in Limited. You want to make them react to your plays. Alright, opponent, what's up? What's going on? We'd love another land, especially a black one. Anticipate's fine, though. So we're gonna tap down his Boggart Brute, probably, if he doesn't do anything to it. To our Star Crown Stag here. Nice. So we did get the attack in, tap that down. So far, this is looking really good. It's fine. Does he have like a trick or something? Yeah, I don't like that, but I could like disperse it, which would be kind of funny. It would save our Stag. He would just get like another 1/1. I don't hate it. It's not my best play ever, but him having 2 1/1s isn't the end of the world here. That's fine. I don't like Revitalize at all in this format. Yep, we knew that was coming. Sure, you have lots of 1/1s, man. Do you got any attacks? No, you do not. So we did end up getting that land. He doesn't have any good attacks here, so we're just gonna attack all, tap this guy. He might triple block this guy, but like, okay, who cares? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Blocking the 4th on there is, I don't know if I like that, because like, if I have a pump, you just lose your extra creature for no reason, because usually most pump is +2 or more. Another Revitalize, don't care. Angel's pretty good. We're probably just gonna dwindle. And then we'll crash all. Luckily this guy's only a 3/2, so any of our creatures he blocks, it's still good attacks. If his angel blocks, he has to sack it, and then if his goblin blocks, it's not good for him. He does get to reduce some damage there, but he does take 4. Ogre's fine. Another X2, so. Priest is pretty good here. I don't love him, but I don't hate him. I'll take any creatures we can get at this point, to be honest. Limited is really just about like controlling the board, getting your creatures on there, and then making favorable blocks and trades. It's a little annoying, but sure. We do have a flyer, which is really nice. That's a little unfortunate, but that's a good draw. Play that just before combat, and then we can attack with both. We get 3 tokens. Should lock up the game. Alright, sir. That's fine. You can gain 2. Block our 1/1s pretty well, but... Ooh, that's a good draw. He blocks here, and he takes 4, and then he dies next turn. I like that. He could kill our Lena, but... I assume it's Lena. That sounds more like natural, but I feel like spelling-wise it's Lena. We should have the W here. We do have the Symbiont to make him discard and draw. Ooh, that's fun, man. Good for you. If we lose to that, I'm gonna be real upset. Oh, RNG, man. Please RNG this. Well, he gets a 4/4 angel with lifelink. That's pretty garbage. We have like Uncomfortable Chill in our deck. We have Take Vengeance, Essence Capture, or Essence Scatter. That doesn't really do anything. Exclusion Mage would be really good. He didn't attack, which is a misplay on his part, I believe. We're not gonna attack here because he's just gonna pump his guy if we do. I feel like he should have just attacked and then maybe he would have died though. He gains 5. Gains 5, goes to 7. We crack back. He blocks 1. Takes 6. Doesn't die. He has a 4/4 angel. No, he can block 2 because he has a 4/4 angel with lifelink. Maybe he doesn't want to attack because we have the Aven Windmage and the Symbiote, but Which I don't think we can block here. He's gonna pump and go to 7. And then we just have to hope we get like Exclusion Mage to bounce his guy. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. Sometimes you get lucky. Is that even enough though? Like, see, he just goes to 6, and then we cry. Or he takes 6, goes to 1, and then we cry because he gets another angel. Sometimes you get the spicy meatball, and then it's just dragged away from you by a strand. These bomb rares though, like, come on, Mythics, get out of here. Sure, man. Why the hell not? That's a good one, but too little too late, I think. Oh, it doesn't have lifelink. That's pretty good. So we swing all. He would take 3. So we don't want to do that. Oh, he's gonna gain more life though. It's so dumb. Sure, dog. Fuck it up. I think we just block like this. That way we trade our Symbiont for his Angel? Because, I mean, this is a blocker anyway, so... Oh my god, does he have... Ugh, limited. That's okay. We ended up going 2 and 3. It was still a really fun one. Oh, and we got 2 packs. Nice. I always enjoy getting limited practice in. Like I said, I've been doing pretty good with the M19. Of course, when I record, I don't do too well, but we got a Sun Cleanser there. And an Isolate. The bad cards that I don't pick in draft. But I hope you guys enjoyed that deck building and gameplay. I've been trying to focus my channel a little bit more around MTG because those videos have been doing really well for me and people have been liking them. I think in the next few days I'm going to release a EDH deck tech and hopefully some more MTG Arena deck techs. But we'll see as the days go through. If you ever want to keep up with what I'm posting, you can always follow me on Twitter. I'll have that in the end screen. But as I said before, hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you have a great rest of your day. See you later.